Hey, everybody. John Granato from The Bench. Mornings on ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. And A.J. Hoffman from The Blitz on ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. You can hear him in the afternoons. A.J., man, what a bombshell SI dropped. The cover story on Jack Easterby, talking about how Jack Easterby weaseled his way into these positions without having any kind of expertise in any of this. Holding workouts at the strength coach's house during COVID, advocating for the D-Hop trade, lying about Deshaun and Hopkins' relationship. One player, two staff members thought they were being surveilled outside of work. Wow, what a bombshell. Now, I kind of like the timing because you haven't hired a GM here. You're out there looking. The season still isn't over yet. You've got a lot of GMs that are saying, I won't go there. I don't want to go there with Jack Easterby there, because this isn't a secret. It's not a secret what Jack Easterby is or what he's done, getting rid of Brian Gaine, getting rid of Bill O'Brien, and when working his way into this position. So I think there's still time for Cal to fire him. What if Cal doesn't, though? What about this piece and what it does?
Well, I think you're right. The timing is nice because it gives Cal I don't know if it gives him a reason per se, because like you said, we kind of knew this stuff. But if it lets every other GM candidate know that this is what's going on here and that's what the guy's about, and they say, listen, we're not looking to work with this guy, maybe it puts Cal's feet to the fire. And it's easy to forget because, like you said, he got Bill O'Brien fired. He's here because Bill O'Brien brought him here. He was brought in by the guy that he ended up beheading. So it wouldn't be on Cal. It wouldn't look bad on Cal, like, oh, I brought this guy in and he's a knucklehead. That's a Bill O'Brien guy, and it may be the biggest favor Sports Illustrated could have done the Texans to expose this stuff to a level that makes it very public and very open what's been going on with this guy, because it's a lot better to know that there's a snake in the grass than to go outside and step on it. Well,
and you're absolutely right. But it's not like in NFL circles they didn't know about this. Here's the deal, though. Now it makes it very public. Cal wants Jack Easterby there. He put out a statement that actually was he hit before this hit piece came out. He sent out the statement to Texans fans about Jack Easterby, but that it was going to be Janice and Cal that were going to be making the decision. He's got Andre Johnson and all those other people that are going to be informing him. Jack Easterby wasn't even mentioned in it. So he knew this was coming, and it actually came right after Sports Illustrated sent him a 73-question page on Jack Easterby, which Cal didn't answer. He sent them his own version of what Jack Easterby was to the organization. So this is now putting Cal in a spot where I don't think he can get out of it. I really don't.
I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. I mean, if you really want to go out and get the best possible GM candidate, you want to get the best possible coaching candidate, I think it's going to be very difficult to do with that guy in the building. Mm-hmm. I think, when we talk about what jobs are most desirable, and typically the thing at the top of the list with the Texans is they've got a star quarterback in Deshaun Watson. GMs, coaches will want to come and play with a guy that they believe is a top tier quarterback. Jack Easterby has to, and on a team where there's a lot of stuff that could be at the bottom, Jack Easterby may be the very bottom of why teams would not want to come to this job. It may be like, I won't come if he's there. It could be a deal breaker for some guys.
Now this paints Easterby as a predator, and a used car salesman,
a shyster, a
snake oil salesman, and all of these things. And I don't think you blame the victim. I don't know. I mean, but it's kind of scary that Cal has been victimized by this, that he has been gullible, but you can't put the blame on him, can you? You got to put it on the predator, right?
I mean, that's the only, especially like I said, because Cal didn't bring him in. I mean, the guy's come in and he's worked his Jedi mind trick on Cal, just like he did on a lot of people. you can't blame that guy. You can't blame the guy in the cult. You got to blame the guy who's convincing them of things.
So, I mean, is there any chance this could possibly happen again to Cal? Because, Janice is a little bit older, and I'm glad he's got her to lean on. And if you want to know the truth, I hope she makes the decision on who the general manager is going to be. But, I mean, for years to come, do you think this could happen again with Cal?
I mean, I like to hope not. And let's remember, Bill O'Brien was a Bob McNair hire, not a Cal McNair guy. Cal didn't pick Bob or Bill O'Brien. That was his dad. But he has shown a propensity to be fooled, to be bamboozled, it looks like. So you like to hope that you get a GM you can trust and he hires a coach you can trust. I think that I can't ever picture one person having both those jobs again. I think I like to hope Cal learned that lesson. But I do think that it's not out of the realm of possibility that guys will say, you know what, I can get over on this guy. I can sneak my way in here.
How awesome is that the owner of the franchise is that guy?
I mean, that's I hate to say it like this, but it just is what it is. He's got no other way of making money without dad around. This is his gig, and whether he's good at it or not, he's going to be the guy.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's scary that this organization is where it's at. It's a shame where all our organizations are at right now, with the drama with Harden, with the Astros and the scandal, with this now. Holy crap. What happened to games and final scores? And it's all about so much stuff behind the scenes. It's unbelievable right now.
Well, I think what's happened is you started to see some of the on-field success go away. And then that's when you start to draw back the curtain on why is it going away? What's happening behind the scenes that's making this thing a little weaker than it was for the last couple of years? And, Bill O'Brien being fired it was sort of the start of a chain reaction, I think. And it just and this is just another thing that Bill O'Brien left this franchise in the lurch over, because like I said, he brought him in. Every bad decision that Bill O'Brien made is something the Texans are having to pay for down the road. And Jack Easterby is just another one of those bad Bill O'Brien decisions that someone else is going to have to clean up.
Man, I just can't wait till we get back to boring Houston sports again.
Can't they just be 8-8 again? I mean, what happened to those days?
What happened to that? It's 9-7 in division champs. Can't we do that again, please?